morning to one and all. Day 2 of the big wash. So my second load have just literally bleeped, so that's done. It is just going to be all wash, 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 wash. If you're not interested, just come back in a couple of vlogs or 2 or time or whatever, and hopefully all the washing will be done. But unfortunately, at the minute, we're going through all the wardrobes. Everything that we own is being washed. Coats, everything. So we are now got all this big pile. Done my second load. I'm just waiting now for Dan, though, to get me, to get me the other washing line out, because I don't want to just put everything straight into a tumble dryer. That's just wasting electric and everything. So, oh, feels quite warm. Smells amazing. I cannot remember the last time my washing has come out smelling amazing. Like I said, when it comes out down there, it's not very nice, if I'm totally honest. But anyway, I'm allowed to say that. Right, so on this load, I'm just going to put a load of mixed bits and bats in. I have given Dan a bag to go into the motorhome and just fill it all up with everything he owns. There he is. See him in the corner there, look. He hasn't moved since we got home. It's up to him though, isn't it? Just means that my stuff gets done before his, so I'm not too worried. Right, yeah, so anyway, gonna have my hands full for the next few days. Now, I knew this was going to be the case. So our first electric bill will be more than the average, more than usual, because we are washing literally everything. And then from then on, it's just a matter of keeping on top of it, isn't it? So let's just get a few of these little darky bits up, get them in there. Now, I don't want to overload it, so I'm going to say that's brilliant. But am I impressed with this machine or what? I keep thinking, Dan, this is an amazing machine. Actually, I'm going to take that out. I don't need to bung it all in and get as much in as I need to, do I? Can let it actually breathe and wash now, can't I? So I don't know why I keep doing that. I still would have liked to have had, I wonder if they sell it down at the shop. Do you reckon they sell fabric conditioner down at the shop, darling? Laundry fabric conditioner.
Doubt it.
Doubt it. This stuff's good. If anyone wonders why I'm putting this in. It's just nice. It just really freshens up and cleans your laundry. You know, if you are like us, when we lived in the motorhome, you know, and people do when they live in the same sort of lifestyle, will wear something, pull it in the wardrobe, you know, once or twice, pull it in the wardrobe, wear it again, pull it in the wardrobe. You know, you're going to get bacteria and stuff spreading, aren't you? As gross as that sounds, but it's true. I'm not saying our clothes stink, that's not what I'm saying. But it freshens it up nicely. Alright, yes, I'm really impressed with this 30-minute wash. To do something on a 2-hour, I think it would have to be absolutely filthy. And then if that's the case, I'll go and take it elsewhere, do it elsewhere. I'm only joking. But yeah, I can't see why really you'd really need, let's just sort the temperature out. I can't see really why you'd need to do a wash for 2 hours. Maybe the bedding. I'm gonna be honest, I do like my bedding done properly. Do you know what I mean? Really nice and clean and fresh. Once I've done all the clothes, I do then have the 2 beds. This bed and the bed in the motorhome as well. Right, honey, I need a washing line. I need somewhere to hang this lot. Right, Dan's going to get me my line. It does give me an opportunity though, by going through all this, it's going to give me an opportunity to decide, like, does that need washing? Is it ready for the charity bin and stuff like that, or is it just fit for the bin? You know, so it's going to give us both an opportunity for that. And then also, if it's stuff that just needs to go in storage, at least now then it can be clean and put away as well, which will be good. Right, so ideally I want my washing line behind it over here. So I have had somebody, and she's asked me a few times now, can't you show us the outside of your van? Well, this is it really, if I'll be totally honest. don't have a balcony. She kept saying it looks like you've got a balcony. We're not yet. We haven't got yet. So we've just got like a little steps area. So I bring you around the front, because not everybody watches the travel trolls. It's like travel trolls, not everybody then watches Mazzy, do they? So there we go. This is where we're going to have a balcony one day. Oh. So I have got this dress washed that I have brought. Once I got that dried, I'm going to try that on. Maybe not in today's vlog, but yeah. Right, I can go and hang a few bits up. Yeah, I don't want to be just dumping stuff in there soaking wet, do I? That's just wasting electric as well, isn't it? Especially on this nice day. And then look, this is the back of the lodge as well. Nothing special, just a nice little area, look. Got a little bit of storage area we can have under there. I just leave that bit to Dan. He sets it up the way he does, the way he likes it. Right. Right, so for the second load, I've got just the heavier little bits that are hanging there. This is nearly dry, if I'm totally honest, but there's no rush to bring it in. So this little bit here, I'm just going to dump in, because these are all little light bits. But ideally then, from now on, whatever goes in here should be aired. Let's come off the line. Oh God, there was a wasp in here. He was just now on that net curtain. Now I don't know where he's gone. There he is. I've cooled down. It's his job. So I don't technically know what a Chinese laundry means, but they say it, don't they? It looks like a Chinese laundry. Well, it does look like a Chinese laundry in here. So I'm getting through majority of Dan's. I think I'm on my 5th or 6th load now. Absolutely happy with this machine. And all I've done also is the quick washes at 30 minutes, and it's been fine. Absolutely brilliant. They're all coming out smelling lovely. This is basically dry, but I'm just hanging it over there just to air. Well, it is dry. I don't know why I'm saying it's basically dry. It is dry. What I'm doing is getting it all out onto the line, and then when it's, you know, par dried, or so to say, then pop it into the tumble dryer so it's not taking too long, you know. So this is all of Dan's now being done, except for like his dressing gown and towels and stuff like that. But yeah, so this is majority of it. Oh yeah, and there's a few jumpers and jackets still left in the motorhome belonging to him, which I wish he'd just bring in actually, so I can say to myself up here, Dan's done. Because I'm going to go out now. I just ripped off a black bag. I'm going to go out and just bag up a few of my stuff, because I haven't started on my... There's been an odd thing here that I've washed that's gone in with some stuff, but I haven't made a start on mine at all. I haven't bagged it up at all. I do know I've got a lot of coats, but then one of them that I have washed today is my denim one, which is the more important one, because that's the one I like to wear at this time of the year, which I probably will be wearing when we go away this week. Now, you'll be surprised. See this? Remember this? Anyone remembers this? Let me just get it up. Anyone remembers the signed t-shirt? Look. Now, I did do a good job on that. Well, it was the last step, wasn't it, that then made all that dribble. Anyway, Dan's asked me to wash it. He said, you may as well just wash it. It's no good the way. So that was a rubbish time for my battery to run out. So anyway, so how I'm going to do that is do it on a really low, on a 15-minute wash, low heat, no heat, 20 degrees I think is the lowest you can get, and just see how it comes out. Gonna do it on a delicate... Oh, no, it's not, is it? It's just a quick wash, 15 minutes. Yeah, and just see how it comes out. If it doesn't come out, if it gets worse, it's probably going to have to be the bin, isn't it? But, yeah, so you've asked me to have a bash at that again, haven't you, honey?
It's not good as it is it?
It's not. Yeah, I did do a good job on that. Until then, I started tackling the front bit right at the last minute, if anyone remembers. And then it started blending into one to another. Anyway... That was stress, that was pressure. Right, let's get So I'm going to go and pull out the rest of your stuff, honey. Jackets, jumpers, whatever you've left in the van. Because I want you done. You'll be done then, won't you?
Yeah.
Let's get him done, because I can't... Oh, I'm getting all caught up. Because I can't move on and with my own stuff until I know he's done. And with my stuff, I know there's an awful lot more to do. So... Oh, wow. Okay. So he hasn't got a lot at all then, has he? Just a Liverpool jacket, jumper, and this one. Might as well just get it all washed, freshen it all up. Let me just... No, see, look, he has got stuff up there. This is what I'm talking about. See, I'm never done with him. Right. I'd rather just get it washed. Even if it's coming back out here, I'd still rather just get it all washed, because I'll be honest, it all needed freshening up. We've just, you know, we've not had the washing machine facility, so to say, like any normal person. Now you might say, well, of course you have, you could have used that down there. But well, you know, when you're paying that sort of money, and also then, well, yeah, no, if you're paying that sort of money, makes you think twice of wearing something twice. It does. You'll think to yourself, no, I'll wear that again. And sometimes you have to wear it again, whether you like it or not. Because, you know, it is expensive. But anyway, I've got my own now. I've got my own washing machine. So I was saying to Dan, now that would have cost me £4.50. No, £3.50 for a wash down there, £4.50 for a tumble dryer. Now £3.50 is for the wash. Now that's whether you get a quick wash or whether you've got a jumper on for 3 hours, you know, like a decent wash. It's always been the same price, which I feel like that's a bit unfair, because if you use a quick wash, which I always practically did sometimes, and then towards the end I thought, no, I'm not doing this no more because I'm paying the same price. But I used to use the quick wash for convenience, really. It should be a little bit less, shouldn't it, I feel. So at least now with my quick wash, that's going to cost me a lot cheaper as well. Yeah, I do feel like that should cost a lot cheaper. But anyway, that's my opinion. Right, anyway, that's done, cleared out then. Oh! Are you alright? Oh. Sorry about that. I just had to go wee what, just because while I was here, I can hear it's raining. It's raining. It's blimmin' raining. Let's get in. I've got to get all my washing in. It's spitting! Absolute nightmare. It is raining. Dan said, yeah, bring everything in. It's going to be raining now till 2. Place is a mess. Dan's just quickly dumped the tumble dryer in there. Look at it. But you know, it's wash day. It's a thumbnail, innit? That will be a thumbnail. So what Dan's going to do is going to quickly get me the condenser kit for this. But my things ain't frozen. Put them in this morning, but they won't be frozen. Dan's going to get me the condenser for this and see how it works. That's all we can do, innit, is try. Right, getting a little organised. Got next load of washing on. That needs to go to the dryer. Dan's setting up the dryer in the bedroom. Hey?
Just gonna have to go out the window.
Well, I can do that. Right, they're not properly frozen, but it'll have to do. We ain't got time. So, just gonna get that onto there. It's been quite stressful. I mean, we could, if it come to it, have to just stick it out that window there. But I do want to give this a go and see if it actually works. Right, so there we go. That's my little setup. I've put it on the floor because I'm assuming it goes downwards. So I've just got to... Some of this is probably dry now. Yeah, that's probably dry. So this lot is the stuff that was out on the line. So this will be the next stuff to go into the dryer. So I can't move. I wish Dan had moved this back a bit. It's not leaving me enough space. No, some of that's still damp actually. Apart from the football shirt. Yep, so I still haven't got that then. Now I do know I can go in and dry stuff in there, but if I do that, I'm not getting through the washing, and I really didn't want to sort of rely on that. But once again, actually, I've had quite a few people again since contact me saying they've had the two-in-one, the washing machine and dryer, and they've had a really good experience with it. So it's almost like it's outweighed the people that said that they'd had them and they had a bad experience. So I don't know, maybe it depends on your sort of a machine or something. Right, anyway, I'm going to give this a chance and see whether then it feels all... Do you know what I'm going to do though? You still do need a bit of ventilation with these. So just get a little bit of air in here. It is raining. I just hope that that's going to collect some water. Well, we're just going to have to see, aren't we? They're not frozen though, that's the only trouble. So, got clean jammies tonight. Dan's got that, and I'm really not getting through it as quick as I would have liked to have done. Trying to get a little bit organised. So what's been going on? I'm slowly getting through the washing. Unfortunately, it's still going to knock it down with rain. I was going to say a different word then, beginning with P. Until, well, a bit later on. Right, that's finished. So I've got this to do now. I have been trying to sort stuff out. I'll just take you into the bedroom. So towels have just been done. They're all got to be done. But because, as you can see now, look, the washing now, the wet washing is building up. And because now I can't really get it out on the washing line, I said to Dan, otherwise I'm going to end up with piles of wet washing, which is worse than dirty washing. So I said to Dan, what I'm going to do with this one, I think I'm actually going to try the tumble dryer. Because, yeah, I need, it does mean now I'm not going to get a wash done, but I need to get this done, don't I? Right, so let's turn that off. I need a tumble dryer sheet. Where's me to, oh, let me just go and get a tumble dryer sheet. So, this seems to be working okay. I haven't checked to whether there's water in there, but I have actually moved over here as far as I can. So it's more near the window, you know, just a bit more ventilation, so to say. So honey, I'm going to try this tumble dryer. I may as well, mightn't I, and give it a go. So what do? You just open that, put a couple of them in, I'm guessing, which seems really weird. I'll tell you what, the clothes come out really dry.
Don't put the heat up too high though, will you? Because I don't want anything shrinking, especially my stuff.
Well, I don't know, do I?
Just keep it low.
3 hours? That don't seem right, do it? Cotton dry. So I'm just going to do cotton dry. Surely it's not going to take 3 hours though, will it? So we'll just go with it. Why does that sound like it's putting water back into it? Oh, it washes and then dries. Oh no. It washes and then dries.
Wash and dry.
Yeah, but I don't want it washed. It's just been washed. Let's try the synthetics then. See if that does anything. Oh, that's a bum, innit? No, I don't want that. Not at all. Right, so all that's going to be wet now, innit? Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Right, so there's nothing I can do. I'm not willing to chance that now. Not unless if I had have done that from the start. Somebody let me know down in the comments. Can I do what I'm doing? Right, I've just put it on a wash, opened it, decided actually shut it up, put it on a tumble dryer. Somebody let me know if I can actually do that. Because putting it on the cotton dry there, put more water into it. Right, I have decided, both me and Dan have decided, we're going to give this a go. So I have managed to reduce the time. Now, it doesn't look like water in there this time, but it sounds like there's water in there. And it must mean then that I can't put those in. My tumble dryer sheets. Oh, so it's sucking.
Just emptying the drum because it's being used for washing.
Oh, maybe that's. But when earlier you could see the water coming down. Okay.
That's quiet.
That is. Can I open it up? See if I can get me tumble dryer sheets in. I don't allow you to open it. Oh, that's naff, innit? I like a tumble dryer where you can open it up now and again, just have a feel and stuff. Okay. I can't see that lot. Oh no! You know what you're supposed to do with a dry, ain't you? You're supposed to take out half the wash. Right, I am going to have to start it again.
You can pause it.
Can I? Right, yeah. So apparently if you do a wash, now you've got to take half of it out to do a dry. Apparently. Well, I'm going to say that's about half of it. It might not be, but that's about half of it anyway. I'm just going to leave it as that. Right, let's put that in there and press start again. See, if I want it longer than 30 minutes, I can just keep doing that, can't I? It don't matter. This is going to be interesting. So I have been watching this for 7 minutes, believe it or not. Yes, I have. It's new to me. I've never had the tumble dryer and a washing machine 2 in 1. Never, ever. We both still cannot get over how quiet this is. It's just really weird. It is so weird. But I tell you what I am finding. Now that it's tumble drying, now don't get me wrong, once I've caught up with everything and it's just my daily life, you know, sling a few towels on today and stuff like that, then you know, I will use that tumble dryer and it won't be a problem. But on a day like today where I've got this mountain of washing, I feel like now it's wasting time with that drying, if that makes any sense. But it is, to me. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time now. So yeah, anyway, there's nothing I can do about it. These trousers look like they've got bleach on them or something. They look funny at a certain angle, don't they? But you never know with Dan. He ruins all his clothes. So I've been discussing dinner. I'm definitely having a chicken wraps. I had one just before I'd left and it was amazing. It was just so nice. And I think Dan wants, oh, I can't get him out actually, it's too early. Fish fingers sandwich. I think that's all it is. That's what he said.
And fish cakes.
Oh, I thought he said fish. So you ain't got fish fingers?
Fish fingers and fish cakes.
You've got fish fingers and fish cakes in the freezer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tomato sauce and bread and vinegar and salt.
We only had fish and chips yesterday, you know. Dan had fish and chips. We tried them in the where we'd gone. I was a bit dubious, so I kept it safe. I stuck with a battered sausage and a fish cake, and I put the fish cake in a roll, and yeah, and it was, I had a curry sauce as well, and it was amazing. I wish I'd got the fish. It did look really nice, and Dan thoroughly enjoyed it as well. But yeah, so we had that one day. We went to a restaurant a couple of days, and the rest of it we did a load of cooking, and it was good. It was good fun. Right, okay, it's only been about 10 minutes odd, and it's shut itself off. So if a minute ago it said it had 20 minutes. Now, does that mean because it's dry? I don't know. Let's have a look. No, it's too, no, that's very hot. Look, you can see it's steaming. So I don't understand why that turned itself off then. Yeah, that's boiling. That is absolutely boiling though.
That's normal.
Is it? So what do I do? Because that didn't really, that had 20 minutes left, so I don't really know why that stopped. Right, I'm just going to press start. I definitely would like to think that this, Illy's putting water into it. It does put water into it. Look, you can see it. Right, I'm sorry everybody, I give up. I started it then on the 3-hour cycle thing when I just left it now, and I kept going, just putting water into it. Kept turning it off. In the end, I did leave it running. It's been about 7 minutes, and I thought, no, I'm going to pause it. I'm not letting this run for 3 hours. It's ridiculous, isn't it? So I've taken it all out. I don't know if it's wetter or drier. I have no idea. That's the point I'm up to at the minute. Do you know what? I don't know if that really was washing that. But it's still wet. But to be fair, I didn't give it half a chance, did I? And I don't really have time today to mess about with it either. Today of all days when I'm trying to get it all done. So I'm just gonna get another load of washing on and get through it. I'm gonna stick with the darks. Just get them in there. Now I hope he's checked his pockets, because I've already had trouble with that so far. Maybe one more thing. I just don't want to overload it. I don't need to, do I? There we go. Just in the process of now ordering a few of these, because we were gifted a little card, so you can use it for quite a few shops, and including Amazon. So I said to them, well, I need to get quite a bit more of that as well anyway into the house. So I'm just in the process of getting some of that, which is fantastic. Well appreciative. Right, there we go. So back to doing my... One day, like I said, when I'm not bombarded, I will try that properly on a tumble dryer. But today is not the day. So it's just one of those days again, unfortunately. Doing household chores. So this is the little setup here, but I've just pulled those out of the let me just put you there. Just pulled those out of the tumble dryer, so they're ready now to get hung up. So I'm gonna get these hung. Could probably do with an iron, I know, but they're still hot out the tumble dryer. Need a good shake first. Ooh. I'm awfully hot. I'm so hot. I'm going to have to find a t-shirt. Can't keep this up today. So if you're wondering why I've got small coat hangers, it's because I have the electric box in my half of the wardrobe, and only small hangers will fit that side. Well, it's fine. I'll show you what I mean. There we go. See that, look? And you will be surprised when we had the big one. When I had the big ones up there, it was coming out all the way over there like that. Right. Anyway, now this one is me 90. I like this one. Dan bought me this one year. I think it might have even been the very first year we ever went to Scotland. So I've kept that ever since. It's nice though. I like it. Actually, I might bung that on now in a minute. I might do. The other little shirt. But so many people say they like these shirts. Super dry. Did actually remember that time, didn't I? Now this needs a bit of air in this one, or to put back into the tumble dryer. So what I'm going to do is, I might even hang it up here, because I said to Dan, today it's going to be a Chinese laundry in here, unfortunately, and it will be for a few days until we get sort of properly on top of it. So if I get that up there, look, and it'll be near the opened window as well. Brilliant. And then these are just my little shorts. Now I do have a pile of clothes that need putting away, but because I don't know where to put them, I'm just sort of piling them up at the minute, including that. I'll try that on tomorrow. I'm going to put some of these pyjamas away. I have got a clean set for tonight because I'm going to jump in the shower I had worn those this week, but I've washed them now. Yeah, I'm going to jump in the shower shortly. So, now some of these are also going to live back out in the fan. That's something I want to talk about as well. So, you know me saying about doubling up. I've had still so many people just can't grasp it. And I don't know why it seems to be bothering some people. Why have you got two of this? Why have you got two? Well, because I'm not picking up a kettle of bread being a knife, a fork from here to out there when we go away. I'm not doing it. I don't have to. So anyway, moving on. So basically what we were trying to do is do it so the motorhome had practically all its living essentials, just needs to pick up clothes, right? Maybe the odd cosmetic, you know, like my makeup bag, you know, that's it. No, when we went away, it turned out to be a lot more than what it sounds. So I said to Dan, when we went away, we both agreed that we still need to kind of, what's the word? Get that down more. Get, you know, like just silly things like we bought our own towels from here to there. No, getting them cleaned, have 2 separate towels out there, and that's that. I do have to get myself one for out there though. You know, just silly things like that, but it really does need working on, definitely. So, because it was quite difficult. Now don't get me wrong, it was more difficult because I was cooking when I was doing like, you know, a big family size Indian. Then I needed utensils and specific pots and maybe an extra saucepan and stuff like that to be cooking with than I usually would. So I had to bring all that out to the motorhome as well. So that did make it more difficult, but yeah, it definitely needs working on. it was like now then coming home, bringing it all back into the lodge again. I don't want to do that, no. So it looks like we can't cash in our voucher that we were kindly gifted. Oh, I don't know, it's all scratched off. So I'm going to show you a little bit of it. Obviously it's not all of it. So I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. I'm going to show you one letter. But that's what we've got to try and figure out. If anyone else can figure that out for us, let us know. But this, see there, look, that one's disfigured as well. And then that's what it's supposed to look like. So I'm not going to show any more. But as you can see at the end of that, you can't figure it out. So unfortunately, we can't redeem our little gift voucher, which is a shame. But I'm still going to buy what I did want to buy anyway. So, because I did want that. So, and I need to. So, yep. Big thank you to the person who got it for us anyway. It's just unfortunate, innit? Never mind.